Tonight is your last shot. This is your last chance. You have to win this match.
Please don't say that. There's 6 guys in there. I don't know if I can do it. Don't.
You don't know if you can do it? I don't care if there's 6 guys. I don't care if there's 8 guys. I don't care if there's 10. I do not care. You're gonna win this match, or you're never speaking to me again.
Alex Shelley, Jimmy Rave, The Embassy. We've got a long history. You can go all the way back to Generation Next when it formed that very first night. Fast forward all the way till December when we had Steel Cage Warfare. But you see, tonight, one more chapter in that feud, because tonight you guys get a chance at the most prestigious tag team titles in the world. And you see, this matchup, for all of our history, has never happened before. Alex Shelley, Jimmy Rave, tonight you got to step in with a dominant force in Generation Next.
That's right, Austin. Weekend of Champions. It's to see who the best champions in the business are today. Well, you know, Jimmy Rave and Alex Shelley, tonight looks like a good night to prove that Generation Next is the best tag team in the world.
With the Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion Nitro So just lay back and relax. We know you got our backs and we appreciate it, and they appreciate your willingness to get in there and fight on one. When they see the DVD of what happened to you in Philadelphia, they're going to realize that you're lucky to be walking right now. So you need to take some time, and you need to get back together in one piece. We all do. I know you're going to be there. I know you've got our backs, and we appreciate it. Okay?
Take care. Believe me, I'm here. You got it.
Guys, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to say one more thing. If you'll indulge me for a second, I got a point and I'll try to make it. You know, I brought Adam Pierce out here for a reason. I got to say one thing first. About a year and a half ago, I woke up one day and I realized that I hated professional wrestling.
You know, Jim, I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit shocked standing here. As everybody knows, when I first came to Ring of Honor, I didn't exactly get off on the right foot. Especially when I was here in Cleveland last time. I think my mouth got a little ahead of my ass when I came in with demands, telling me what I wanted to do, tell you what I wanted from you, without paying to do in Ring of Honor. And you know what? I think ultimately that's the best thing that could have happened to me. Because last week in Philadelphia, as he said, I got my head split open, 20 staples that are still tonight. And as I'm laying there bleeding,
It is April 29th, 2006. We are in Cleveland, Ohio at Gray's Armory as Ring of Honor's Weekend of Champions continues. Night 2, starting off with tag team action as Classic Colt Cabana for the second night in a row in the opening contest, teaming with Conrad Kennedy III, CK3, against Irish Airborne of Jake and Dave Christ. Dave Prazak joined at this time by Lenny Leonard.
Colt Cabana looking to start things off here against Dave Christ. Irish Airborne, very impressive last night in Dayton, Ohio, as they defeated Spud and Jay Fury. My first chance to get a look at CK3, so I'm very excited to see him as Colt Cabana starts off with a side headlock.
Really grinding away on that side headlock. And Colt Cabana asked to be in the opening contest on both of these shows here in Ohio. Last night in Dayton and here tonight in Cleveland, coming on the heels of that quick, just about 5-minute loss in the world title matchup against Bryan Danielson in Philadelphia just last weekend. He felt that after a long series of brawls, that war with Homicide, which raged for months on end, that he needs to fine-tune his actual technical wrestling game, get more focused on the hold-for-hold action, and work his way back up the card. So therefore, he wants to prove himself here in Ring of Honor once again, and is in the opening contest, teaming for the very first time with CK3.
Still hanging on to that side headlock. Dave Christ trying to fight his way out. Forearm shots to the ribs. Sends Cabana off the ropes. Shoulder tackling. Chris goes down hard. Cabana off the ropes. Up and over he goes. Leapfrog by Chris. Nice agility. Cabana, though, puts on the brakes.
He baited him right into that. And into the side headlock goes Cabana once again.
Back him into the corner. There's the tag to Brother Jake by Dave. Cabana with headlocks on both members of Irish Airborne.
Double side headlocks. Cabana's a master of the headlock, and right back to it he goes. And he doesn't even need CK3 here tonight. He's taking on both members at the same time. But only one member of the team can be in the ring at a time. Referee forcing Dave Christ out of the ring.
Cabana hanging on that side headlock on Jake. Send him off the ropes. Cabana puts on the brakes, reverses right back into the side headlock one more time.
Hey, guess what? Back to the side headlock. Going after the arm now as he looks to send Jake Christ off the ropes. Tuck on the clothesline, springboard off the second, right into a side headlock takeover.
Jake Christ showing he can utilize the headlock as well, really cranking down on Cabana there.
From a very unusual position, sort of changing the normal momentum to take someone over with the side headlock. As he extends the foot, and in comes Conrad Kennedy III. Making his ROH main show debut out of the Border City Wrestling promotion in Canada. Those DVDs available at ROHWrestling.com.
Cranking down that side headlock as Jake Christ fires away with shots to this ribcage, puts on the brakes. Sends Christ into the corner. Another side headlock takeover off the springboard out of the corner.
Just as well as Colt Cabana was just putting a standing side headlock to use very well against both members of Irish Airborne. Both of the Christ brothers have been able to use side headlock takeovers very well against their opponents thus far in this match. And now it's double team strategy from Irish Airborne.
To the midsection and kick right to the side of the face. Covered by Dave Christ. Be able to get two.
CK3, a very old school style wrestler, no nonsense. Likes to pattern his style after men like Tully Blanchard. As right now it's Dave Christ holding on to that side headlock. Frequent tags on the side of Irish Airborne, who made quite the impression in their first ROH outing, defeating the former tag team champions of Tony Mamaluke and Sal Renaro back in Arena Warfare. Nice European uppercut and a clothesline from Conrad Kennedy III takes him down.
Shake the cobwebs off there up those side headlocks. Knocking Chris down to the canvas. Knee to the side of the head and another. Face lock here. Has him up. You mentioned Tully Blanchard. Thought he was going for that slingshot suplex. He calls the ode to Tully. Instead, he just drapes him over the top rope and drives the boot to the back. Cover here.
Allowing Dave Christ to enter the ring to break up the pin attempt. Snapmare takes him down to the canvas and places him down while extending the hand to Colt Cabana. Making his way back inside the ring. Cabana, an expert of the European style of wrestling, and twisting away on the neck of Jake Christ. And Colt Cabana, always known to have some fun inside that ring, but he hasn't been having much fun the past several months during his war with Homicide. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of the Cabana of old coming into play once again.
As the head trap, driving forward, pinning combination here. Todd Sinclair right there, but Jake able to get out at 2. Another quick tag to CK3. Nice teamwork on the part of Conrad Kennedy III and Colt Cabana teaming for the first time here.
CK3 wasting a little bit too much time. Allowed Jake Chris some opportunities to fire up right here as he's got Kennedy set to the ropes. Up he comes. That's underneath the attempt. Snapmare brings him down to the canvas and drives the knee into the spine repeatedly.
Very aggressively, and then snaps the head forward.
Nice showing right here. A good combination from CK3. Rolls him forward. Looking him now for the vertical suplex. And here we see the ode to Tully. Slingshot suplex. Not looking away.
And driving the forearm across the face of Jake Crist. Aggressive cover, but doesn't hook the leg. Now he does. Again, Crist able to kick out.
CK3 really building his reputation here in the Midwest region of the country and in the Ontario portion of Canada. Looking to work his way into ROH competition here in the opening matchup, much like Colt Cabana's looking to work his way back up the card, even though at one point he was the main eventer.
See the tag. Cabana did not have a hold of the tag rope. Finally able to make the proper tag. Double team maneuver. Chris sent to the corner hard. Cabana winds up CK3, sends him in and runs into the boot. Leapfrog by Chris through the legs of Cabana and makes the tag to Brother Dave.
Oh, what elevation on the moonsault. Takes out both of his opponents.
Forearm shots to both CK3 and Cabana. Dave Chris caught with a boot to the midsection though.
Double team strategy, double shot to the midsection by Cabana and CK3. Tuck of the clothesline. And the K-Brada takes down both of his opponents. Goes for the cover on Cabana. He's able to kick out. And now it's Irish Airborne with double Ranas on both of their opponents. Drop kicks send them to the floor. And Irish Airborne can indeed take to the air as their team name suggests.
Dave elevating Jake up and over the top, wiping out both CK3 and Colt Cabana.
And a springboard elbow to follow up from Dave Chris.
All 4 men on the outside. Todd Sinclair trying to get these men back into the ring.
Irish Airborne really heating up the tag team scene here in ROH during 2006. Focusing their attention on CK3, going for their trademark double team strategy right here. CK3 trying to fight out of it. He does. Forearm to the back.
Catches Dave coming off the ropes and then focuses attention on Jake.
Chump change 2000.
Caught by a forearm shot from Dave and a big chop.
Can't follow up, as now it's Dave Chris chopping away on the chest of CK3. Trying to fight out of the position for Irish Airborne to go for their double team maneuvers. Landed down to the canvas of CK3. All the way up top goes Jake. Dave as well. What do they have in mind? Inverted power slamming his own opponent down across their opponent with a splash, but not the legal man. Good refereeing right there.
Cabana makes the save, sends Jake to the corner. Head of steam from Cabana, the flying asshole.
Are you allowed to say that?
Too late. Cabana all over Dave Chris now. Powerbomb, fully pressed, cover. He got him.
And 2 nights in a row, Colt Cabana in the opening contest scores the victory. As well, another impressive outing for Irish Airborne. Delirious accepts the hand of friendship from Chris Sabin. The code of honor is followed, and Delirious loses his mind as the opening bell sounds. Chris Sabin looking to work his way back into ROH competition here tonight, trying to earn a victory and work his way back into a permanent spot here in Ring of Honor during 2006. Of course, he's got great credentials previously here in Ring of Honor, as well as across the wrestling world, but looking to work his way back into ROH this year. Last time we saw Chris Sabin was at the Showdown in Motown, taking advantage of one of those open contracts that Bryan Danielson sent across the wrestling world. Here tonight, he's got a tough challenge against a man who's got some great momentum as of late in the Masked Man Delirious.
Delirious given an ultimatum by Jim Cornette to pick up a win or lose his spot on the roster. Finally got that elusive singles win. He's been able to make Ricky Reyes tap. He's made Jimmy Jacobs tap and went to a time limit draw last night in Dayton, Ohio. He looks to keep things on the winning track here against Chris Sabin. He's got his work cut out for him.
He made those two men tap out to a new submission hold that Delirious has been putting to use. He calls it the Cobra Stretch. It's a modified Cobra clutch, as right now it's Chris Sabin with some fancy footwork. And rolling back, trying to gain the advantage, rolls the shoulders of Delirious down to the canvas for a near fall. Jacking for position once again, and again, Sabin's shoulders down to the canvas, both bent back to their feet, neither man with a decided advantage.
Delirious also coming off that tremendous matchup against the ROH World Champion Bryan Danielson back in Philadelphia, really pushing Bryan Danielson in that matchup before Danielson able to get the victory, showing that mean streak, ripping the mask, bloodying Delirious, and you see the bandage on that right hand, also cutting that hand open. Delirious lost his balance on the top rope and sliced his hand open on the top of the steel ring post as he lost his balance, cut himself open, still continued the match, but Bryan Danielson able to come out on top of that matchup.
Not only the hand being bloody, but the head of Delirious as a result of that mask being torn open at the hands of the world champion. And Delirious and Bryan Danielson definitely have a score to be settled themselves. But right now it's a side headlock from Chris Sabin. Sent off the ropes by Delirious. Shoulder tackle, down goes the masked man. Sabin off the ropes, steps over, goes for the hip toss, but taken down by Sabin. Picasso off the ropes, comes Delirious, steps over the body, leapfrog from Chris Sabin, and up to the floor goes Delirious, and it's time to do some laps. Back into the ring he comes, stucks the clothesline.
Off the ropes one more time and runs into the elbow of Chris Sabin, who was just waiting for Delirious to make his way back into the ring. One more time in the corner, elevated up and over, goes Sabin to the outside. Blocks the right hand from Delirious and fires a forearm shot of his own. Springboard from the outside in with a drop kick right to the face.
Sabin in control, he's got Delirious down cover. No, but he's able to get that shoulder up.
Sabin with a lot of momentum in the early going here. Staying right on top of Delirious and full of mask. Picking him back up to his feet. Headbutt from Sabin to the back of the head of Delirious. Sends the masked man back into the corner. Another headbutt to the top of the head this time.
Headbutt a maneuver that Delirious has been known to put to use as well. Snapmare kick to the back. Off the ropes, some momentum from Sabin and connects.
Right with a boot to the back of the head, another cover.
But again, Delirious able to kick out. This match means a lot to both of these men's standing in Ring of Honor.
It's all about the wins here. You got to keep winning to earn your spot and keep your spot here in ROH. New stranglehold here by Sabin. Heel trip takes Delirious down to his knees.
Keeping the man grounded while keeping the stranglehold applied, trying to take away the oxygen of Delirious. And Sabin now snapping back, putting pressure on the back as well, taking away the wind of the masked man. Sabin's also got to worry about his own shoulders being close to being pinned down to the canvas while applying this hold. But Delirious not giving it up. Still holding onto the stranglehold is Chris Sabin, trying to keep the knee into the back, but too close to the ropes. He must break the hold.
Use that ring awareness to figure out very close to the ropes, get your foot on there, break the hold. Sabin, though, smartly not giving him a chance to rest. Right on him. Caught by Delirious. Hot shot. Right on top of the top rope. Delirious off the ropes. Leaping lariat takes Sabin down. Bam.
Falling towards Sabin, cover. He's able to kick out. tosses his elbow pad at Chris Sabin. Cover. Gets the elbow pad, tosses it again. Interesting strategy from Delirious. We always say he's unorthodox. A third time throwing the elbow pad at Chris Sabin. Will it soften him up? Belly and a back suplex.
High angle on that suplex. Sabin came down very awkwardly. You see him grabbing the back of his neck. Oh, lax cover.
Goes for the cover, flexing a little bit for the fans. He can get the job done. He might be a little strange sometimes. Delirious is sort of off of his rocker from time to time, but he is a very solid wrestler.
Hard forearm across the back.
And he might have done a little bit of damage to his own injured hand inflicting that blow. And now thinking about chopping, and instead makes the wise decision of chopping with the other hand. And there's one of the headbutts I was talking about.
There is that headbutt right to the top of the forehead of Sabin. Sends him down to the ropes. Snap air. Right into the rear chin lock by Delirious.
Keeps it right in the center of the ring. Nowhere near the ropes for Sabin to force a break.
Fans starting to get behind Chris Sabin here. Sabin struggling to get back to his feet. Delirious hanging on. Elbow to the midsection by Sabin. And a second. Loosens his hold. But gets caught with the knee to the midsection. Delirious off the ropes. To the midsection by Sabin. Both men doubled over in the center of the ring. Right hand by Sabin.
Follow up right away, but down across the back of the neck from Delirious. Step up Enziguri. Sabin trying to stay on his feet and connects with a kick of his own, which sends Delirious down.
Back and forth it goes. Neither man able to gain a clear-cut advantage for more than another minute or so at a time. Both men down. Double count here applied by the official.
Of course, this is one of the regions of the country that Chris Sabin initially built his name before really breaking out in professional wrestling. And Delirious has quite the following here in Cleveland as well.
Sabin to his feet first. Delirious to a knee. Right hand by Sabin. And a second. Staggers Delirious. Backs him into the corner. Sabin brings him out the hard way. Delirious to the buckle. Sabin follows him in. Runs into the boot. Delirious, though, in one motion right to the turnbuckle and connects with a drop kick to the back.
All the way across the ring. Panic attack to the side of the head.
The running knee strike on Sabin in the corner. Nowhere to go.
And he just called for the Shadow of the back splash off the top rope. Delirious soars. But no, he saw that Sabin saw it coming and turned it into a head scissors.
Sabin able to kick out at two.
Dare I say something smart on Delirious's part. He knew that he couldn't hit the Shadows over Hell and hit the head scissors instead. Now winding up. And comes charging, but again, it's with that injured hand, that injured arm.
Sabin out of the corner one more time, hard to the buckle. Delirious into the corner, a little momentum. Dan runs into that boot in the midsection. Second time in the match, he's been caught with that back kick. Catches the foot of Sabin this time, and again gets caught with a step of Enziguri.
And the follow-up is Sabin. Got him up, powerbomb possibly. All the way up, then drops him down. Sit out, powerbomb. Delirious gets the shoulder up. Several high-impact maneuvers by both men, but can't put their opponent down for three. And Sabin getting frustrated, but also digging down for some energy to try to finish him off. Maybe thinking about cradle shot.
Sabin's starting to get fired up here. Grab Delirious one more time, picking him back up.
That's exactly what he's going for. He's got him up. Delirious trying to find his way out of it. Sunset flip. Only two.
Sabin back up quickly, but gets caught with a headbutt to the midsection by Delirious. Double Sabin over. Delirious in the corner. Elevated up and over, face first, right into the top turnbuckle. Delirious hanging on. Oh! Boot right to the face.
What momentum on that boot just kicked Delirious's face right into the ring post.
Turns him upside down, has him set up in the corner.
Delirious nowhere to go in the tree of woe. Chris Sabin all the way across the ring, running start. Big drop kick to the face.
Smartly pulls him out of the corner. Cover, hooks the leg. And Delirious kicks out.
Both of these men absorbing a great deal of punishment and continuing to fight.
Look at Saban's face. He can't believe he didn't get him right there. Swore that was 3. Delirious just able to get the shoulder up.
Tried to get him up for cradle shock earlier. Delirious was able to work out of that position. Does he have him softened up enough just yet to go for the maneuver now? Saban now places him up top. Maybe looking for a superplex.
Up there with him.
Looks like that's what he's got in mind, but shots to the rib cage by Delirious. Trying to fight out of this position.
Forearm sends Saban down to the canvas, but still on his feet. Saban fires back on Delirious. Once again, Saban climbing up.
Superplex, possibly.
Delirious still fighting, though.
Can he block it a second time? More headbutts from Delirious. And again, down goes Saban. Delirious to the top rope. Halfway across the ring, shadows over hell. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out.
Chris Saban digging down. Able to kick out himself just in the nick of time. Both men so close to victory here. And he's going for that submission.
He's going for the Cobra stretch, but Saban back to his feet trying to fight out of it. Roll up by Delirious. No, only 2. Going for cradle shot. Can he get it? No, Delirious back on his feet. Crossbody caught. Backbreaker over the knee. Picks him back up. Cradle shot. Can he get it?
He's got him up. Delirious, though. Arm drags his way out. Hanging on to the arm.
Rolls him over.
And there it is.
Stretch. Cobra stretch. You can call this an upset, a huge win for Delirious. The future is looking bright for the Masked Man. It's time for six-man mayhem. Only 2 wrestlers in the ring at a time. Tags are not necessary. As soon as one wrestler leaves the ring, another may enter, and the first fall wins it. Starting things off with Trick Davis and Jimmy Jacobs, also part of the match. Right there, going for a leapfrog was Jimmy Jacobs, and it looks like his gear ripped a giant hole in his crotchal region.
That's a tad embarrassing.
Good thing he has some under tights on underneath that white gear. But Trick Davis giving him a little bit of time to regroup, and Lacey doesn't really want to take a look at Jimmy Jacobs with ripped pants. I guess that says a lot about their relationship. Also involved in this match, Spud from the UK, the high-flying Jay Fury, Flash Flanagan, and Jimmy Yang.
Lacey actually looked a little bit disgusted as Jimmy tried to show her his ripped pants.
Well, I noticed that his gear was a little bit ripped when he made his way inside the ring, but that leapfrog really sort of did a little bit more damage. As right now, Trick Davis working his way over top of Jacobs and into the side headlock, grabbing hold of the arm and holding onto the wrist lock on Jacobs.
Speaking of Jacobs and Lacey, very important matchup for Jimmy Jacobs. Lacey has told him that if he does not win this matchup, she will never speak to him again, which could put a crimp in his little infatuation with her, I think.
Raises the stakes for Jimmy Jacobs in a big way. As Davis into the side headlock once again. It's going to be a very fast-paced matchup. Knowing the styles of all of these men, springboards off the second rope into a sunset flip goes Trick Davis. Can't get the pinfall, rolls the shoulders down, crucifixing the arms, again a near fall. Davis now rolls him over once again. 3 quick near falls for Davis, back to his feet, and connects with a kick to the face of Jimmy Jacobs, and back to his feet comes Trick Davis.
Davis showing a great deal of quickness there. Several near falls. Jacobs able to get the shoulder up and made his way to the corner, and there's the blind tag for Jimmy Yang. Almost slaps to the face from Jacobs.
Wow, that's just disrespect right there. A veteran of the ring such as Jimmy Yang. And it looks like Spud just tagged Trick Davis, and Spud is the legal man as well. And further humiliation for Jimmy Jacobs as Jimmy Yang just made more of a rip and a quick roll-up right there from Spud on Jimmy Yang, trying to take him off guard. Big chop takes Spud down to the canvas.
Pantsing Jimmy Jacobs there in the corner. Now going to work on Spud. Made it up and over. Spud lands on his feet.
Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow suplex from Jimmy Yang sends Spud to the floor. And a big clothesline from Flash Flanagan. And here comes Jay Fury from behind, arming Flanagan to the side of the head.
Flanagan up and over, lands on his feet to the midsection. Nice quickness shown by the big man. Elbow to the top of the head of Jay Fury. Spud making his way back to the top from the floor. Cross body, and he's caught by Flanagan. Jay Fury from behind with a waistlock. Super kick by Yang off the top, and everybody comes crashing down.
All the way out to the floor goes Spud. This is the kick does Yang. J-Trick sends a Fury, blocked. And it's Yang that connects with the kick to the side of the head of Jay Fury.
Jay Fury almost out on his feet. Right on the ear, he was caught in equilibrium. Obviously knocked out of whack there. Elevates Yang up and over and runs into a forearm shot.
Asai moonsault.
Yang landing on his feet on the floor.
Great agility shown by Jimmy Yang. Pounding away on Flash Flanagan.
Jay Fury with the springboard corkscrew onto the floor.
Trick Davis, oh! Jimmy Jacobs just blindsides him and puts a stop to what he had in mind. Only gets 2. Spud back in the ring, chopping away on the chest of Jimmy Jacobs. Into the buckle he goes. Spud comes charging, elevated up and over, and tosses Jacobs down. Spud to the top. Front flip dive to the floor, wipes out his opponents.
Flash Flanagan's been busted open, the blood pouring out of the nose as he fires a right hand to the top of the head of Jimmy Yang. Jay Fury on the floor.
Jacobs up top. Trick Davis meets him.
still down on the floor. Davis off the top. Goes for the leg drop. Jacobs out of the way.
Spud up the top. Frog splash. Nobody home.
Spud down. Jay Fury climbing up to the top now.
Fury known for the shooting star press.
Frog splash. Nobody home.
Oh, Spud was very far out in the center of the ring. Maybe too far out for the shooting star. Narrow sub from Flash Flanagan. Nobody home. All these men taking chances.
Yank time. Nobody there.
Wow, and none of them able to connect. And Jacobs, though. Rip fear or not, Jacobs to the top rope. Able to block the attempt by Jimmy Yang. Back to his feet, forearm strikes now from Jimmy Jacobs. Reversal of the Irish whip. Into the buckle he goes. Gets the elbow.
Super kick from Yang right on the butt.
And Lacey looks very concerned. Spud breaks up the pin attempt.
She should be happy. If he loses, she never has to talk to him again.
Into the midsection is Spud by Jimmy Yang. Sends him off, holds on, kicks away the legs. Spud off the ropes. And plants him with the DDT.
He just spiked Yang right on top of his head. Cover. Fury breaks it up. Fury now on Spud. Hard chop to the chest. Forearm shot from Jay Fury. Spud puts on the brakes, boot to the midsection. Forearms of his own.
Jay tricks. Enzo Fury ducked, but not on the second attempt he connects.
Spud a little too pleased with himself there for the first one. DDT.
Flash Flanagan plants Jay Fury, cover. Rick Davis breaks it up. Such quick action from all 6 of these men. Flanagan with Davis into the buckle. Gets the boot up into the face. Grabs hold of Flanagan and drives the knees right into the face. Cover. Oh, he gets his shoulder up.
Flanagan able to get the shoulder up. Jacobs in now on Davis.
Oh, what a combination. Contra code. Blocked. He's got the shoulders of Jacobs down. Oh, 2.5. Takes his balance away from Trick Davis. Jacobs now climbing up top himself. Very precarious position. Top rope Contra code. Cover. Jimmy Jacobs gets the victory in 6-man mayhem and maintains his spot in Lacey's Angels. But will Lacey ever reciprocate his love?
Claudio Castagnoli came here to wrestle. I am a professional wrestler. And as some of you uneducated Americans maybe know, I'm part of the kings of professional wrestling. Look at me. I am the best athlete that Ring of Honor has to offer. I am, so you know what? I'm going to issue a challenge to Samoa Joe. Joe, if you think you can go hold for hold with me, I dare you to go hold for hold and just wrestle me. No fight, just wrestle me. I dare you, Samoa Joe.
Now, there's been an awful lot of talking tonight, so I'll keep this short. Claudio, these fine people here didn't pay to see you butcher the English language up there.
At least I speak the second language, okay?
Not very well, but that's not the point. The point is, Claudio, if you want me to wrestle you, then why don't you walk down your steps, come right into this ring, and let's have a wrestling match.
You promise. Wait. I don't want to promise. As we're here at Ring of Honor, you gonna swear by your honor that you're gonna wrestle me?
I swear. I mean, unless somebody's a chicken. I'm trying to get him back up.
Well, Samoa Joe, being the man of honor that he is, shakes the hand of the deserter, the turncoat, the man who turned his back on Ring of Honor, Double C Claudio Castagnoli, who demanded that this match be just a wrestling match, that he wasn't going to get anywhere near the ring tonight unless this wasn't a fight. This match was scheduled to take place, but he threatened to leave this building unless it was a wrestling contest. Because all we've seen thus far in the war between CZW and Ring of Honor is a series of brawls, a series of fights. But finally, we see a wrestling match. Will we? It depends on how this goes and how much Samoa Joe is willing to take out of Claudio Castagnoli.
Samoa Joe agreeing to the demands of Castagnoli only so he could get his hands on him. By any way possible, he had to get his hands on Double C tonight. So if it meant agreeing to the demands of a wrestling match instead of a fight, then Samoa Joe, the man of honor that he is, he will do just that, and he will teach him a wrestling lesson.
Claudio Castagnoli going it solo. His partner in crime and the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero, not present here tonight as he is competing in Canada.
Lots of people run to Canada when they don't want to fight.
Yeah, that's very true. So he's also probably a little bit worried that he might be in a world of trouble if he's around the ROH boys here on this evening. But right now, back to his feet comes Claudio Castagnoli. Samoa Joe keeping control. And into the corner he goes once again.
Samoa Joe ripping at the face of Castagnoli. Looked like the fish hooked him there in the corner. Castagnoli rolling out to the floor. Hey, it's going to be a wrestling match, but it's going to be a very aggressive Samoa Joe in a wrestling match. Completely within the confines of the rules. He has a 5 count to break the hold, even if it's illegal in the corner.
Now Castagnoli complaining about things. Hey, he's the one who demanded the match.
And now being serenaded by Hey, the chant that usually greeted him with affection back before he deserted his fans here in Ring of Honor.
We did see during Claudio's early months here in Ring of Honor just what an accomplished athlete he is. He is a great wrestler, but he just made a very, very poor career choice. And right now, pulling the official in between himself and Samoa Joe. He knows what Samoa Joe brings to the table.
He has that right hand cocked, but as soon as Samoa Joe offered his in return, he immediately hid behind the official.
And you gotta know, even though Claudio Castagnoli demanded this be a wrestling match, you know that his pals from CZW who got involved in the action last night in Dayton are certainly keeping their eye on this match, and I wouldn't put it past them to get involved and jump people from behind like they always do.
Castagnoli controlling the arm of Samoa Joe in the center of the ring, talking a little garbage to him as well. Joe with a drop toe hold, though, taking Castagnoli off his feet. And right back to the face.
Just toying with him. Got his nose once again. And Samoa Joe, I'd say he's got his number in this one. And again, out to the floor goes Castagnoli like a coward.
Complaining to the official again about Samoa Joe's tactics.
I'm trying to wrestle here.
He's trying to wrestle here, then get in the ring and wrestle. Samoa Joe just patiently waiting for Castagnoli to get back inside. Samoa Joe, former ROH Pure Champion, World Champion. He's got quite the credentials to back up anything that he might say or do. And if a wrestling match is what Claudio demands, Samoa Joe will certainly give it to him. Just to get his hands on this man. European uppercut from Castagnoli, but it doesn't even faze Samoa Joe.
Joe doesn't even take a step back. Castagnoli turned his back on Samoa Joe. Big mistake here as he tells everybody how smart he is as he gets the taste slapped right out of his mouth.
Samoa Joe just going to town on Claudio. Chalk one up for Ring of Honor.
Handful of hair by Joe. Drags him back up into the corner. Right hand and a chop. Series of strikes from Samoa Joe. Just peppering Castagnoli in the corner with rights and lefts.
And really firing up on him in the corner as well. And down he goes. Hey! Samoa Joe in full control of the matchup. Slowly picking Double C back up off the canvas. European uppercut from Joe. And again.
Using Double C's own European forearms against him. Series of them in the corner, nowhere for Castagnoli to go.
Except down and out, and he's gonna get pinned or or he's going to submit before the end of this matchup.
Crawling his way, trying to make his way to the floor again. Not so fast, tough guy.
Trying to escape from the match that he demanded. Come on. Referee asks for the break. He is underneath the bottom rope. This is a wrestling match. Solid forearm from Samoa Joe, and again, just firing away on the jaw of Castagnoli.
It is all Samoa Joe here at the onset. Castagnoli down to a knee. Joe picks him right back up, shoves him to the corner.
Into the corner goes Castagnoli, gets the boot up into the midsection of Samoa Joe. Claudio off the second.
Cross body, nobody home.
Cross body on the Invisible Man. Samoa Joe just one step ahead.
Joe hearing it from the crowd here in Cleveland.
In full support of Ring of Honor.
Snapmare by Joe, takes him over. Chop to the back, kick to the chest. Off the ropes goes Joe. Drops the elbow.
Second thoughts about the knee drop, changed it up, elbow drop.
Right across the chest. Covered by Joe. Near fall, Castagnoli able to kick out.
Grabs hold of the leg of Double C. Tying it up, modification of the half crab. Now fully sitting back with the half crab. Putting pressure on the knee, the leg, as well as the back of Double C as he tries to crawl toward the ropes. Trying to force a break of the hold. And he does reach the ropes. And Joe releases.
Got to give Castagnoli credit. It's a lot of strength it takes to drag a 280-pound man who's on your back all the way to the ropes, even just to force the break. Joe, though, staying right on him. Castagnoli, though, hugging the ropes. Referee backing Joe up. Claudio again hanging on the ropes. Oh, he was playing possum. He suckered Joe in and poked him right in the eyes and then nailed him with a neck break.
And he waited for the referee to have his back turned to him before doing just that. And now Claudio, with that shady tactic, has the upper hand. Joe struggling back to his feet. Another European uppercut from Castagnoli. Snapmare brings him down to the canvas. Off the ropes and the diving European to the back of the neck.
Castagnoli very proud of himself as a cover. Joe able to kick out, lacks cover there. Castagnoli just laying across the chest while hooking the leg.
Hooking one on the back of the neck. This crowd getting behind Samoa Joe to fire back.
Swinging neck breaker. Drops Joe right on the back of his head. Another cover. Joe able to kick out early again.
Yeah, kicking out at one. Have to do a lot more than that to put away Samoa Joe.
To the back by Castagnoli. Snapmare again takes Joe off his feet.
Trying to twist away on that neck.
Winding that forearm into the ear of Joe as well.
They're trying to inch his way toward the ropes. Claudio trying to maneuver his legs away from the ring ropes to force a break. As now both men back to a standing position.
Vertical suplex. Joe puts on the brakes. He'll have none of that.
Rocking once again, knee to the midsection from Castagnoli, and forearms down across the back. And now just stomping away on the back repeatedly. Claudio getting all fired up, and he needs to stay on his opponent.
Still feeling the effects of the onslaught of Samoa Joe at the beginning of this matchup. Joe struggling to get to his feet here.
Oh, he's going to be feeling the effects again. Just give it a little bit of time. Oh, he gets the big man up. Spins him around and plants him down to the canvas.
Show of strength by Castagnoli. Take nothing away from him as an athlete. He's a tremendous wrestler. We've seen it before.
Tremendous athlete who has a poor attitude.
And bad taste in friends.
Trying to get the big man up. Samoa Joe blocks and now just chopping away at the chest. Off the ropes comes Samoa Joe, but boot to the gut. Off the ropes comes Claudio. Power slam!
Castagnoli able to kick out at 2. Joe staying on him. Come up, looking for the power bomb. Holding press. Right into the crab. No, the STF.
Could we see a submission right here from Claudio Castagnoli? Samoa Joe, he's got him down. A weakened position. Oh, but he's very close to the ropes, and his foot reaches the bottom rope, and Joe must release the hold. Taking full advantage of the referee's count, and I don't blame him.
Handful of hair by Joe right on Castagnoli, not giving him a chance to catch his breath. Palm thrust right to the throat. Elevates him to the top. Looking for the muscle buster.
Yeah, get it, come on. Claudio fights his way out of it. Up to the second rope he goes. And connects with the flipping neck breaker. Cover.
Joe able to kick out.
Gonna follow up on Samoa Joe is Double C, another European uppercut. And again, Joe trying to stay on his feet. A third, make it four. A flurry from Double C. From both sides, with Joe staying up. How long can he stay on his feet?
But Joe refusing to go down. Castagnoli off the ropes, and he gets smacked right in the face.
And Claudio goes down. Samoa Joe standing tall. Defending Ring of Honor. Backs him into the corner now. Castagnoli into the buckle. Running knee strike from Samoa Joe.
Nails him right on the chin, sets him up on the top one more time, looking for the muscle buster.
Can he get it? Finish him off, finish him off.
Double C trying to fight his way out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, come on, it's Nate Webb and the Necro Butcher again.
Just like I thought, his CZW pals, his cronies, keeping their eye on the matchup. As soon as Samoa Joe was ready to finish him, oh, come on, the chair repeatedly to the knee of Samoa Joe by the Necro Butcher. But here comes a steal. Adam Pearce, bloodied head or not, Adam Pearce sends Nate Webb over the top into the floor. This is all breaking down. We gotta get out of here. Looks like we've got Super Dragon has chosen his opponent for the night, a man who probably shouldn't even be wrestling. Super Dragon diving through the ropes and taking BJ Whitmer down to the hardwood floor, a man with a broken neck.
You see that brace around the neck of BJ Whitmer, courtesy of Super Dragon, the Psycho Driver through the table.
Back in Philadelphia, the neck injury aggravated last night in Dayton as his neck was placed in that chair. Oh, chair across the back. The double foot stomp off the ropes by Super Dragon last night, further injuring BJ's neck, but he's not going to let the injuries stop him from defending Ring of Honor in this war with CZW.
BJ Whitmer's a man's man. He refuses to back down, injury or not. He won't use it as an excuse. He's in there to fight.
Oh, and look at Super Dragon just ripping that neck brace off BJ Whitmer and putting that chair to use once again. This match shouldn't even be allowed to happen. Driving that chair into the upper back and the lower neck of BJ Whitmer and just mocking the fans of Ring of Honor.
Unfortunately, that chair shot between the shoulder blades, not really on the neck, but BJ obviously still in pain. Clutching at that neck, another chair in the hands of Super Dragon. BJ Whitmer just prone on the mat.
Super Dragon
again to the back.
He's nothing but a bully. He's proven that professional wrestling from day one. He's got a man who's injured, who shouldn't even be in the ring. He should probably be in a hospital bed right now. He should be taking months off of wrestling, but instead, he's dishing out punishment just to prove that he's the better man. Come on, double stomp across the neck. There's no call for this garbage. Garbage, that's all Super Dragon is.
Join with the fans in the front row. Look at this cover, he's so cocky. Foot across the throat. He's not even trying to win a match here. He's just trying to embarrass BJ Whitmer.
BJ Whitmer has been the man to stick up for Ring of Honor Cold War with CZW began, and now they're taking it out on him. Injury or not, they're continuing. He's got that chair laying down inside the ring, tying up the legs of BJ Whitmer, and I think BJ knows what Super Dragon is about to try to set up for. Grabbing hold of the hair, trying to grab hold of the arms, and now pulling it backwards, so his face is right on that chair for the curb stomp! Come on, somebody's got to put a stop to this! A curb stomp onto the chair, aggravating that broken neck of Whitmer!
Somebody's got to get out here. BJ Whitmer's in bad shape right now.
And Dragon's proud of himself. Come on!
Whitmer's just limp. Right in the center of the ring. Look at him, one finger on the chest. And he's still kicked out.
He kicked out. You gotta hand it to BJ Whitmer.
BJ Whitmer, all the guts in the world here to be in the ring. You can't question the guy's heart. You gotta question his judgment in there with a broken neck. But you can never question the heart of BJ Whitmer. And Super Dragon again with that chair set up. Putting his head between the chair. He's gonna try and go for the double stomp again.
Again, come on, BJ. Taking his time to jaw with some of these fans, hopefully giving BJ enough time to realize the position he's in and to move out of the way. Super Dragon up top. Yeah, BJ's out of the way. And down goes Super Dragon off the top rope and back down inside the ring. BJ getting all fired up.
Sets him up on the top.
The Explorer off the top, but Super Dragon trying to fight his way out of the position. Can he get it? These fans want to see it. No.
Dragon shoves him down up top. Senton when he gets the knees up.
BJ back to his feet off the ropes. Lariat turns him inside out. Yeah, break his neck. Explorer, come on. Yes.
Whitmer with a burst of energy, still grabbing at that neck, obviously in pain, just refusing to give up, refusing to quit.
And Whitmer pointing to a ring announcer's table. These fans want to see it. BJ Whitmer went through that table in Philadelphia by Super Dragon with the Psycho Driver off the apron. And now Whitmer trying to get some revenge and do the same thing to Super Dragon.
Time for some payback here. Whitmer setting him up near the ropes. Oh, he's looking for the Exploder. Super Dragon hanging on for dear life.
There's nothing I'd love to see more than Super Dragon get his neck broken at the hands of BJ Whitmer right here tonight. Neck breaker over the knee, focusing on that injury, that weakness of BJ Whitmer. Referee checking on his condition.
Gotta wonder how much longer BJ can actually go here. How much more damage has been done to the neck. I mean, it's already broken, but how much more can he take?
Both struggling to get back up. Super Dragon obviously doing a little bit better. He doesn't have a broken body part. Has him by the hair, trying to pull him. Oh, just kicking to the side of the head. We've got that table at ringside. Super Dragon out to the apron now.
Oh, not again.
I'm sure that's exactly what he has in mind. That stupid Psycho Driver.
There's no way that BJ Whitmer can take this again. There's no way. He's going to end his career right now if he hits this.
Get that locker room ready. If he does it again.
Oh, shit. Come on, BJ.
Come on, BJ. Fight.
Fight out of it. Fight out of it. Yes. Forearms down from Whitmer.
Come on, BJ off the ropes. Oh, he gets caught with a forearm by Dragon. Springboard kick to the back of the head.
He caught that in the... Yes, he kicked out. He kicked out.
BJ Whitmer, I don't know where he digs down to find the energy to kick out. Oh, he has been beaten and battered.
It's just instinct at this point. He's not going to give CZW or Super Dragon the satisfaction of putting him down in an ROH ring. This is BJ Whitmer up top. Super Dragon now to the second row. Going for a belly to back. No. Sit out powerbomb. Whitmer kicks out again.
Unbelievable. I have no idea. I'm speechless. How can he keep kicking out? What is driving BJ Whitmer here?
BJ Whitmer lives and bleeds ROH. He wants to put an end to this war with CZW.
Dragon out on the floor. Now just mocking the fans of ROH. Going under the ring. What the heck's he looking for now? We've already got a table out there. He's already used a chair.
Referee checking on BJ's condition once again. Oh, he's got another table.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Super Dragon grabbing another table from underneath the ring. BJ Whitmer could be done.
If he gets put through another table, he may be done, but permanently. Dragon setting that second table up.
If I was Jason Harding, I'd think about possibly stopping this thing. If BJ Whitmer is that injured, if he's that hurt.
Two tables side by side on the outside. BJ still unable to get to his feet. A handful of hair again by Dragon. Just dragging BJ's limp body around. Taking him to the outside. He's going for the Psycho Driver again.
Come on, BJ, come on. Super Dragon elevating BJ Whitmer to the top rope. He did it off the apron before. Now he's going to do it off the ropes. The Psycho Driver off the ropes. Exploder off the top, through the tables. Super Dragon could have his own neck broken after that maneuver, but BJ putting his own body on the line to execute it. Who knows what more damage he did to himself? His back has been lacerated after crashing through those tables. He's trying to pick Super Dragon back up, get him back inside the ring. Showing their support for Whitmer, fighting for ROH cover! BJ Whitmer gets his revenge on Super Dragon! Whitmer
Nothing right there looks good enough for Cleveland's finest to take care of this piece of shit.
Dave Prazak here at intermission as the Weekend of Champions comes to a conclusion here tonight, and I'm joined by the Embassy, accompanied by Daisy Hayes. But my question is, where's Prince Nana this weekend?
What's the matter? Hey, come on, honestly, Dave, you really don't need to know that, but I'll let you in on a little secret, a little scoop for you.
Okay.
Prince Nana, he's already in Ghana. I like the alliteration to Ryan there. Starting the party because he knows we've got this one in the bag. He knows we're winning those World Tag Team titles. And honestly, who better to defeat Generation Next than their founding member, huh? Than the person who was there on the first night Generation Next was formed. We know all your secrets, and I know you like the back of my hand. Like the back of my hand, it's just a saying.
Just a saying. You know, the Weekend of Champions is all about the Crown Jewel winning his first title here in Ring of Honor. Come on, guys.
For real.
Well, there you have it. Still to come, big second half here in Cleveland. A new trend for the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, continues here tonight, following the code of honor and shaking the hand of his opponent, Matt Sydal. This is a rematch from our last event in Cleveland, Dissension, which saw Christopher Daniels defeat Matt Sydal, despite Daniels suffering a freak knee injury during the course of that matchup on a hip toss from Matt Sydal, of all things. Came down on his knee and, through a very gutsy performance, was able to get the victory in that matchup. This rematch has been signed to see just who is the better athlete when both men are 100%.
Sends Sydal down to the canvas and out to the floor, limping on the outside. Looks like Sydal's having a little trouble with his ankle. I don't know if on that back heel trip his ankle caught or he jammed it, but obviously on the outside, Matt Sydal having some trouble.
Trying to shake off the effects and, yeah, visibly limping, but getting back inside the ring himself.
You gotta wonder what kind of impact that'll have on Matt Sydal. Most of his offense stems from the use of his legs. He's one of the quickest competitors in ROH. He uses his leaping ability for a lot of his offense, and if that wheel is in bad way, he's gonna have a lot of trouble with a guy like Christopher Daniels.
And it would be an unfortunate coincidence if Matt Sydal has a leg injury, an ankle injury in a matchup right here where we wanted to see who was the better athlete without any injury, forcing either athlete to not be going at it 100%. Both men back to their feet.
What are the odds? You see, the last time out of Dissension, Christopher Daniels hurt his knee on a hip toss, and now Matt Sydal injures his ankle on a back heel trip of all things.
It doesn't seem to be bothering him too much as he is able to grab hold of the waist lock. Daniels takes him down by the arm. Both of these men have squared off in the past here in Ring of Honor as part of a three-way matchup along with Azria back at the Joe versus Kobashi event in Manhattan. As well, the Night of Tribute, a three-way which also involved the phenomenal AJ Styles. Of course, back at Dissension, Daniels suffered that knee injury but was able to pull out the victory. Sydal lost those matches by the best movesault ever, Angel's Wings, and the Koji Clutch. So he needs to avoid those finishing maneuvers of Christopher Daniels here tonight.
Nice reversal there by Sydal, grabbing the hammerlock, controlling Daniels in the center of the ring. You know, in all three of those matches, Matt Sydal came just a little bit closer to defeating Christopher Daniels. You gotta wonder if maybe tonight is his night.
Matt Sydal has been working his way up the ranks, not only here in ROH, but throughout the wrestling world. He's getting better with every outing. He's showing that he is one of the top daredevils in wrestling, a great high flyer. He has several finishing holds that he likes to put to use as well, as a beautiful shooting star press. Likes to utilize a moonsault belly-to-belly suplex, a one-man Spanish fly, if you will. Matt Sydal always fine-tuning his game and learning through wrestling veterans of the ring, such as Christopher Daniels, every time he gets in that ring.
Still controlling that hammerlock in the center of the ring. Last night he took a shot at his partners in Generation Next for the ROH Tag Team titles. That's still to come later on tonight in the main event. Austin Aries and Roderick Strong defending against the Embassy. Last night it was Samoa Joe, the partner of Matt Sydal, coming up just short, as Austin Aries and Roderick Strong are showing that they may well be the best team on the planet today.
Trying to turn the tables on Daniels, and he does. Again, but though favoring that ankle, you can see trying to shake that ankle out while keeping hold of the arm of Christopher Daniels.
Sydal with the leapfrog. Daniels cartwheels through and connects with the forearm shot. Ducks the clothesline. Head scissors takes Daniels off his feet. Sydal, though, slow to get back up. Drop kick knocks Daniels down. Again, you see him grabbing at that ankle, and you gotta wonder what kind of an effect this will have on the psyche of a Matt Sydal. A veteran like Christopher Daniels, you saw he was able to overcome that early injury and still pull out a victory in a very gutsy performance. I don't know if Matt Sydal has ever been tested this way in a matchup, that injury out of his mind, and still maintain his focus on the task at hand, and that's finally being able to beat Christopher Daniels.
Over, but Daniels saw that coming and drove him down with the inverted DDT modification right there. And a cover right here from Daniels. Sydal gets his shoulder up. Another interesting point is when Christopher Daniels suffered that injury in their first matchup against one another here in Cleveland, he did have his manager, Allison Danger, in the corner to give him some encouragement, some advice at ringside. Danger absent this weekend. I'm not quite sure where she is. I'll try to do some investigation on that, but Matt Sydal doesn't have anyone in his corner here tonight to give him any advice either, you know. He doesn't have any of his Generation Next tag team partners for some moral support in the corner as they have their big matchup later on tonight. So it truly is a one-on-one matchup. We're going to see who is the better athlete between these two men.
Rolling neck snap by Daniels and a boot to the back of the head. Another cover, this time just driving the forearm to the face of Matt Sydal. Still able to kick out at 2. Daniels now starting to assert himself on Sydal. Reversal. Daniels hits the corner. Sydal charges in. He's elevated up and over to the apron. Daniels to the outside. Blocks the left hand. Snapmares him over the top back into the ring. Daniels now climbing to the top as Sydal gets to his feet. Drives a shoulder to the midsection and a left hand. Connects with the jaw of the fallen angel, who fires away with a forearm shot to the back. Knocking Sydal back down. Sweeps the legs out, and Daniels is hung up right over the top turnbuckle.
His midsection just came crashing down on the turnbuckle, and a drop kick through the ropes sends Daniels all the way to the floor and into the steel barricade.
Drop kick with the midsection, taking the breath out of Christopher Daniels. You see him gasping for air on the floor as Sydal takes a good long look on the floor at Christopher Daniels as he figures out his next move here.
Contemplating whether he should take a chance with that ankle injury. Decides not to as he's pulling him back inside the ring rather than going for a dive. Maybe thinking he needs to soften him up just a little bit more before taking any huge chances.
A couple of shoulder blocks to the midsection, again driving the air out of Christopher Daniels. Snap bears him to the center of the ring.
Seated version of an abdominal stretch in the middle of the ring by Matt Sydal, looking to wear Daniels down, take away his energy. Much like Matt Sydal likes to put high-flying offense to use. Near fall right there for Matt Sydal. Back to the abdominal. He uses a fast-paced style very frequently as well. Referee asking if he needs to give it up, but Daniels hanging in there. A lot of fans of both of these athletes in attendance here tonight.
Daniels able to get to his feet, firing away at the midsection of Sydal. Hip toss. Sydal lands on his feet and drives the knee right to the midsection of Christopher Daniels one more time.
But able to land on his feet, I guess it just goes to show you that the injury to Matt Sydal's ankle is not quite as bad as that suffered by Daniels in their first encounter.
Driving the boots to the midsection. Sydal's trying to stay right on top of Daniels, who is struggling to catch his breath here, trying to crawl to the corner and get some space. Setting him up on that bottom turnbuckle and driving both knees right to the midsection.
Interesting position, had him just draped over the bottom rope and got elevation from the ropes, driving down into the midsection, right across the abdominal region of the fallen angel.
Going for the cover, he's going to pull him out of the corner one more time, hard to the buckle, charges in it again, driving the shoulder, obviously targeting the midsection of Christopher Daniels as Matt Sydal.
I'm finishing him off.
Looking to finish him off. Well, he does like to utilize the standing moonsaults, the shooting star press, the moonsault belly to belly, all of which do put a lot of damage and pressure on the midsection of his opponent.
Going for the hip toss, blocked by Daniels. Looking for maybe the here it is driver, has him up on the shoulders. No, gutbuster.
You can see Matt Sydal is focused, cover. Oh, he's able to kick out. He's staying on the abdominal region and going back to another modification of an abdominal stretch. He's got the leg tied up as well.
Driving the knee into the small of the back. Christopher Daniels reaching in his midsection, still gasping for breath as he tries to crawl his way to the ropes and force the break. Very close to the ropes, and he finally does reach the bottom rope. And Matt Sydal has to break the hold.
You know, a lot of high-flying, light heavyweight wrestlers early in their career get labeled as guys who just fly. They rely on their high-flying maneuvers, on their high risk. but someone like Matt Sydal is learning through every match and fine-tuning his game and learning to pick a body part and stick to it, working over the abdominal region, not just relying on his high flying, but picking the right moments to go for those maneuvers. As again, he sends him to the floor.
Drop kicking Daniels off the apron all the way down to the floor.
This could be that spot that he's picking. He took the chance, it paid off.
Slingshot over the top into the Hurricane Rana. Christopher Daniels wiping out on the floor.
He knew that he had him worn down enough to go for a high-risk move such as that, and he was able to hit it. It's all part of the maturity of Matt Sydal in Ring of Honor competition. Rolls him back inside to go for the cover. But Daniels kicks out.
So they hook the leg, very aggressive cover, double stomp right on the chest by Sydal.
Beautiful Cape Rana, oh, but he kicked out.
Once again, all the way to Matt Sydal right across the midsection of Christopher Daniels.
Sydal gets such great height on his maneuvers. Good height on his moonsaults. Of course, Christopher Daniels' moonsault, the best moonsault ever. Question is, who has the better moonsault out of these two?
Knee to the midsection by Sydal.
And again, right in the center of the ring, nowhere near the ropes for Daniels to use a rope break to escape. And putting pressure on that midsection, driving the elbow into the rib cage.
Very difficult for Christopher Daniels to breathe in this position, especially in light of all the damage done to his abdomen already. Crowd though getting behind him, he rolls through.
Wow, what a counter right there. Drop kick right to the midsection once again. As soon as he saw that opening, instead of drop kicking maybe the face, the head, he went right to the abdominal region.
He's got Daniels down, and now Sydal thinks it's time to take another chance. He's going to the outside and climbing to the top.
Keep your eye on Daniels. He's back to his feet and puts a stop to Matt Sydal before he could go for anything.
Launches him off the top, throat first over the top rope. And lariats him out of his boots.
Both men so worn down. All the work on the midsection of Daniels has taken too much out of him to go for the cover, and that lariat certainly wiped out Matt Sydal. Double count administered by the referee.
Daniels gasping for breath, both men struggling to their feet. It's Daniels up first, running forearm knocks Sydal down. Daniels with a burst of energy. Ducks the clothesline, does Sydal. Goes for the boot, but gets caught. Belly to back by Daniels. Hanging on.
Combination coming up.
And a second, one more time. Christopher Daniels tenaciously hanging on. Blue Thunder powerbomb, but cannot go for the cover.
Trifecta, he put a lot of energy into hitting all three of those maneuvers in succession. Crowd getting behind Daniels here. Again, supporters of both men in attendance here in Cleveland.
Again, you see Sydal grabbing at that ankle. It's obviously still a concern. Neck breaker by Daniels. STO right on the back of his neck. Thrower.
Oh, he kicks out. Again, focusing on the neck. So many of Daniels' finishing holds rely on the neck. The Koji clutch, the angel swings.
Handful of Sydal as he picks it back up. Forearm shot to the ear. Make it three. Rock Sydal. Daniels is going to go to the ropes. For the STO again, but runs into a boot. Walks the left. Spins him back around. And plants him with the Uranagi.
It'll be time for the best moonsault ever.
Crowd's calling for it.
That's it! But he does damage to his own midsection. Crashing down on the Matt Sydal with that very maneuver. Sacrificing his own body cover.
Oh, Sydal kicks out.
You gotta hand it to Sydal. But you also have to give credit to Daniels. He put his own body on the line to try to get the victory with one of his trademark maneuvers.
Sydal puts on the brakes. Chest first to the buckles goes Sydal. Goes Daniels by Sydal. Elevates him up.
We see the moonsault belly to belly right here.
Daniels fighting him off, shoves him down to the canvas.
Blocks the head scissors attempt. Daniels held on.
Handful of hair, he's caught.
Kick right upside the head. He's got Daniels stunned, but still up top. Here comes Seidel. And connects with another kick that knocks Daniels all the way to the floor.
Moonsault from the top to the floor, and both men are in a heat.
Matt Seidel putting his body on the line. It pays off. It takes Daniels down. Again, clutching at his abdominal region. He's got to bring him back inside the ring to go for the cover, to go for the win.
Left hand to the midsection. Doubles up Daniels. Fires him back into the ring.
Don't waste any time, Matt. Get in there. Follow up.
Sunset flip. Daniels rolls through to the midsection by Seidel. Snapmare takeover. Daniels kicks out. Roll up and Daniels again kicks out. La Maestra.
Series of near falls. Gonna kick out each time.
Move to the midsection by Seidel, doubles Daniels down, sends him to the corner. Seidel looking for a head of steam here in the corner, charging, running lariat from the left side.
And landing on the ring apron as he soared through the ropes. Up top goes Matt Seidel. Got all the DDT. Christopher Daniels hangs in there.
Both men showing tremendous guts here in the waning moments of this matchup. Near fall after near fall, neither man willing to give an inch. Seidel up to his feet first.
Contemplating his next move, another double stomp across the abdominal region. Going up once again.
Could be looking for the shooting star press here.
Daniels still on his back. Seidel to the top rope. Shooting star, but nobody home.
Seidel crashing to the canvas. Daniels struggling to get to his feet.
The Arabian press, but he got the knees up into the midsection. Standing moonsault, cover! Can't keep his shoulders down. Matt Seidel giving it all he's got. What does he have to do to put away Christopher Daniels? What a win it would be for Matt Seidel. Maybe looking for the here it is driver. He's got the half Nelson. Can he get the pump handle? Daniels trying to block. Knees to that midsection again. Jockeying for position. Blocks the head scissors attempt. Last rights. And that's 3. Christopher Daniels gets the victory. A gutsy effort by Matt Seidel as he comes so much closer to defeating Christopher Daniels, but it's not enough. And Daniels pulls out yet another victory.
can change hands on a disqualification or a count. You both understand these rules. I want you to shake hands and go to your corners away from the count.
Ring of Honor senior official Todd Sinclair calls for the opening bell as the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, the ROH World Champion, takes on the pure champion, Nigel McGuinness.
Title versus title here. We wanted something special for the Weekend of Champions. This is a first ever matchup here, title versus title, under pure title rules.
Backed up against the ropes, looking for the clean break right here. And immediately Danielson going for the crossface chicken wing, but works his way out of it too early to go for a signature hold such as that on Nigel McGuinness.
Danielson definitely trying to throw it out there early on to get it inside the head of Nigel McGuinness, that finish could come at any minute.
Not only is this a first time ever matchup between these two men, but it's the first time in ROH history that we have had a title versus title match. And now Danielson staying down on the canvas, trying to bait Nigel McGuinness into a position where that Danielson can get the advantage, maybe take him off his feet or lure him into a trap. But this time it's McGuinness luring Danielson into the trap. But he's trying to turn the tables on Nigel right here. Two excellent scientific wrestlers trying to get the cross arm breaker, but he's got those hands locked.
Good job by McGuinness clasping his hands together, denying Dragon the opportunity to cinch that hold in. Now turns him to his stomach. Dragon still hanging on, but now McGuinness able to slip out. Great finding the legs, handful of hair. Now just trying to drive the crossface into the nose of Bryan Danielson. Now on his stomach, trying to crawl around, looking a way to free himself from the hold.
Without having to grab hold of the ropes and lose a rope break, and he rolls forward back to his feet.
Very wary here in the early going. To the center of the ring.
Collar and elbow tie up, side headlock grabbed by the world champion.
Danielson giving up a little bit of size to McGuinness. Back heel trip. Danielson though hanging on to the side headlock. McGuinness trying to wrench down on the wrist, looking for the hammerlock, but Danielson fights him off. Coming back to their feet. Side headlock takeover as McGuinness elevated it.
Nigel McGuinness defeated Samoa Joe at the Dragon Gate Invasion event on August 27th, 2005. Danielson beat James Gibson at Glory by Honor 4 on September 17th, 2005 to earn their championships. Both men have defeated an all-star list of challengers, including Austin Aries, Roderick Strong, and Christopher Daniels. Danielson has also defeated Steve Corino, Naomichi Marufuji, AJ Styles, and more. Nigel's defeated Samoa Joe in a rematch, Jay Lethal and Claudio Castagnoli. Both of these men, true champions here in ROH.
Finally, McGuinness able to grab the head scissors of driving the elbow to the back of Bryan Danielson. Point of the elbow is legal, right to the back. Todd Sinclair right there. Danielson still trapped in the head scissors.
Trying to work his way out of it, but Nigel trying to keep the head scissors applied. As Bryan tries to turn it over, free himself, but nothing doing. Still within the grasp of Nigel McGuinness.
Danielson tried to turn him. Nigel kept rolling, used his momentum against Danielson and able to keep that head scissors. Danielson now trying to climb his way out, it looks like. And he does. And slapping the pure champ right in the mouth. Twice.
Doing whatever it takes, and grabs hold of the side headlock on McGuinness. You know, earlier this weekend, Nigel McGuinness said that he was going to prove to everyone that he is the best champion here in Ring of Honor by the end of this weekend, that he's going to walk away with both the Pure and the World title. Will he do just that here tonight, as one of these two men will walk away with not one, but 2 belts at the end of the night?
Momentary escape by McGinnis. Right back into the side headlock by Danielson. Now grinding the fist into the forehead of Nigel McGinnis.
Trying to keep the man grounded, wrenching up on the head, doing damage to the neck, and again, grinding the knuckles right into the forehead.
I have till 5.
And he does have until 5, referee.
Both athletes so far in this match are doing a good job of keeping themselves in the middle of the ring, avoiding having to use a rope break at any point in the match so far. Neither man really in danger of having to go to the ropes. Side headlock now into a cravat by the world champ.
Really wrenching that neck of Nigel McGinnis, holding his head in position for the knee strike.
Both these guys very adept at the European style. McGinnis breaks the cravat with a forearm shot right back to the wrist. But Danielson reverses arm drag and twist. Side headlock right back into another cravat.
Not only the European style, but just American style wrestling. Both have competed extensively in Japan as well. They're masters of various styles of wrestling and can change it up depending on their opponent. As Danielson rolls through, goes underneath, holding onto the wrist lock. Into the side headlock, he goes back to the cravat.
Danielson's actually going for his 3rd belt tonight. He is, of course, currently still the Full Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion as well. Scooping a slam possibly here by McGinnis. Yes, but hanging on to the head is Danielson. Nicely done. Shoulders down, only able to get 1.
Yeah, relentless. He had that cravat, was able to hold on to it all the way through that attempted slam and keep the hold.
Nigel up to a knee, trying to get back to his feet, alleviate a lot of the pressure because he has the height advantage on Danielson. Bryan, though, cranking down on the neck. Again, Nigel went for that forearm shot to break the cravat, but this time Danielson able to outsmart him and go right back to the hold.
He broke it for a split second, but Danielson quickly went right back to it. Kicks Nigel off into the ropes. Holding press. Only 2. He's hold of the ankle. Cartwheel from McGinnis back to his feet. Single leg takedown. Cartwheel by Danielson. Both men back up. Side headlock takeover by the world champion.
See a perfect example of just how evenly matched these two are when they try to go hold for hold with one another. Neither man able to gain a clear-cut advantage for more than a split second.
Changes it up a little bit, does Danielson. Referee trying to get in the perfect position to check on the shoulders.
Claiming that he's grabbing the tights.
Bryan Danielson trying to do whatever he can to take advantage of the official and put him to his advantage.
Again, trying to get back to his feet. For the back heel trip again is Danielson as he hangs onto the cravat. McGinnis refusing to go down though, but gets caught with a European uppercut that rocks the challenger.
Measures him and connects with yet another. Again, back to the cravat goes Danielson. Nigel, though, takes him down, but Danielson again, relentless. Able to keep control of the cravat. Bridging up to keep his own shoulders off the canvas as Nigel reaching toward the ropes, but thinks better of utilizing one of his rope breaks.
Again, McGinnis doing a good job, as is Danielson, of staying in the center of the ring. You want to avoid the ropes at all costs. You see McGinnis reaching there, but I don't know if he really wants to utilize one at this juncture in the match. He's not in a great deal of trouble here.
I think he's just considering it, but choosing not to utilize one of his rope breaks. As again, Danielson very effectively for about the past 2 minutes utilizing that cravat. Hard forearm strike, and he dishes it right back out, does Danielson. Down goes McGinnis, and back to the cravat.
Quick flurry between these two, and Danielson again goes right back to the head of McGinnis.
Hey, if the maneuver works, stick with it. And again, he's trying to take Nigel off his feet, but again, maintaining his ground is the pure champion.
It's sound strategy on the part of Danielson. If you control the other athlete's head, you control his body. So you can pretty much dictate when and where this match goes if you control the head. Again, Nigel very close to the ropes.
And
almost
again,
like Danielson's taunting him to use the rope break, and he does.
This time he actually made the decision that it would be in his best interest to utilize one of his rope breaks and grab hold of the ropes just to free himself from that cravat.
Actually, if you look at the look on the face of Nigel McGinnis, a little bit frustrated, I think, that he had to use that rope break. He was doing a relatively good job of avoiding having to use one for quite some time.
And now it's turning into a shoving match between these two men. Backed into the corner is Danielson. Referee trying to get between these two men.
Looking for the clean break. Sinclair between the two of them. Deep shot from McGinnis.
Oh, that was a close fist from McGinnis. The referee didn't see it, but Danielson retaliating with one of his own, and that's going to be a warning.
Another right hand from McGinnis. And again, Danielson throws a punch in front of the referee, and this time it's going to cost him a rope break. Nigel McGinnis using the rules of the pure title to his advantage right there, and now taking control on Bryan Danielson.
Well, as the pure champion, Nigel McGinnis has mastered the art of using the referee to his advantage, of waiting for the referee to be out of position to miss closed fists, or utilizing that iron in the past against his opponents to gain the advantage. And he was able to lure Danielson into the trap of the referee seeing him utilize closed fists in retaliation and missing those done by Nigel.
But now have used one rope break apiece. As Nigel locks in the front face lock and elevates Danielson, or at least attempts to. Danielson gets his feet up to try and block it, but gets driven to the canvas. McGinnis snapping on the arm of Danielson.
The tide of the match is turned in the favor of McGinnis now, as he loves to go after the arm and the shoulder of his opponents. And once again, Danielson down on the canvas, trying to wait for Nigel to get into a position where he can gain the advantage. He stomps away on the leg of Danielson and picks him back up.
Dragon twist and steps on the back of the leg. Driving him down to the canvas one more time, and a right hand to the midsection.
Kicking away at the back, trying to take Nigel off his feet with some shots to the leg. But Nigel not going down. Both been very cautious as Danielson trying to kick away at the midsection. Swats away that leg, and now it's going after the arm. Once again is McGinnis.
Is that arm in hammerlock position. Smart move on the part of McGinnis not to rush right in. And a lot of people make the mistake when Danielson goes down like that of being too aggressive because he's trying to lure them in. Nigel took his time and was able to grab the hold. Still controlling the arm.
His legs wrapped around the body while keeping control of the arm. Again, very close to the ropes, trying to bait Danielson into possibly utilizing a second rope break here.
Look at the angle of the elbow there of Danielson.
And now elbows to the side of the head, something that Danielson loves to do to put away his opponents. He had no choice but to grab hold of that bottom rope and force a break.
It's the second rope break used by the world champ. McGinnis with a clear advantage now.
And again, very good strategy in a pure title rules matchup to apply a hold such as that very close to the ropes to force your opponent to utilize the rope break.
Forearm shots to the back by McGinnis. Right to the front face lock as he drives the champ to the canvas.
Grabbing hold of the head, Danielson trying to turn it around.
Chin lock by Danielson as he's riding McGinnis here.
Almost like a modified sleeper hold from this position as he rolls back. And back to the arm goes McGinnis, turning the tables on Danielson.
Has that arm captured.
Danielson trying to keep his shoulder up off the canvas here in this position.
Danielson grabbing at the ear, McGinnis grabbing at the nose.
Draws a warning from the official. Really wrenching up on the neck and doing more damage to the arm.
There's a top wrist lock from a seated position as Danielson tries to go for a head scissor to free himself. McGinnis fights him off, still controlling that wrist.
Also raking his boot along the side of the ear and the face of McGinnis.
The fans starting to get behind the world champ.
Again, trying to keep control of Danielson down on the canvas. Working his way back to his feet. Keeping hold of the arm, elevates him. But Danielson on his feet connects with a drop kick.
Danielson right on the point of the chin with that drop kick. Look at him though, that left arm causing him all sorts of problems as he made his move to McGinnis. Couldn't follow up effectively, and McGinnis goes right back to that wrist lock.
Yeah, as soon as Nigel saw that opening, he grabbed hold of the arm once again, and he's got the world champion back down on the mat.
Danielson trying to clasp his hands together at one point there to try and force the break of the hold. But McGinnis wrenches down. Now has that arm trapped between the legs.
Not giving it up, though, as Todd Sinclair gets right in there. Bending the fingers back now.
Dragon very close to the ropes. You gotta wonder if he's gonna try and utilize that third rope break to free himself from this predicament. But that would put him in a very bad way, but he is very close to the ropes. McGinnis takes him right back down.
With everything that Bryan Danielson has done to make sure, to ensure that he has retained the world title through all of his title defenses thus far, to utilize his third rope break at this point in the matchup would put him at a severe disadvantage against someone who has held the pure title as long as Nigel McGuinness.
And he's still cranking back on that arm, using his feet for extra leverage as he rocks back. Danielson right in the center of the ring. Got to be careful his shoulders don't hit the mat for the count as well. Struggling to his feet one more time as Danielson spins his way out to a side headlock, but quickly reversed to a hammerlock. Very close to the ropes. Is Danielson going to use his break here? He is very close to the ropes, and McGinnis is wrenching down on that hammerlock.
Danielson may be thinking about it, but he has not grabbed the rope. He doesn't even have his hand outreached toward it. I think he knows that he needs to save that last rope break until he's in a dire position where the title could change hands. But he's not in a very devastating hold where the title could change hands at this very moment.
And normally Danielson would take the easy way out there and use the ropes, but with only one rope break remaining, he's got to hang on to it.
He has to adapt to the rules of this matchup. He's never had to put the pure title or the world title on the line with pure title rules. Going for the surfboard. Look how determined Danielson is. Can he get the arms of McGinnis?
Trying to fight him off, keeping that left arm in front. But Danielson having trouble grabbing that with his own left arm. That's the arm that's been worked over for much of this match. And instead he's going to drive his feet right to the back of the knees. And there you see again the pain etched on the face of the world champ.
Wasn't able to get the surfboard due to the injury to the arm, but he was able to do a lot of damage to the knees of McGinnis.
McGinnis near the ropes, but not grabbing onto them. Not any danger of using a rope break, but he's getting driven back. And again, snaps that arm down. Tremendous pressure and force on the elbow and shoulder of Danielson.
And Nigel feeling the effects on his knees of Danielson's offense, now kicking away at Danielson. Out to the apron and all the way out to the floor he goes. Trying to shake off the effects on that arm.
Actually, this might be the best thing for Bryan Danielson right now. Utilize the referee's count. He has till 20 out on the floor. And again, Nigel McGinnis right there breaking the count, giving Danielson, probably should have used a little bit more time there in my opinion.
Looking to suplex him back inside the ring, but Danielson stays on his feet. German suplex with the release.
And that may buy him some time as well, as Nigel McGinnis just gets dumped on the back of his head.
Double count administered by the referee. Danielson a little bit of time to shake out that arm, but Nigel slowly getting up himself.
Crowd starting to get behind both athletes. McGinnis to his feet first. Hammerlock on Danielson by McGinnis.
Grabs hold of the head though. Trying to use those ropes for some leverage. Stays on his feet, off the ropes he comes, ducks the clothesline, and a big lariat.
McGinnis though pops right back up into the corner, trying to shake the cobwebs. Danielson with a running forearm shot.
Pulls him out of the corner. Getting a flurry of offense here. Blocking the suplex attempt is McGinnis twice. Solid forearm shot. And snaps him down.
Very determined look on the face of the world champ as he makes his way to the outside.
He's got McGinnis down. Maybe going for that diving headbutt off the top. Dragon connects. Covered.
McGinnis able to kick out and right into the crossface chicken wing.
In the center of the ring as well.
Nigel inching his way towards the ropes, could be using his second rope break here. He is very close to the ropes.
He's thinking about it.
This is the perfect opportunity. This is exactly what you want to use those rope breaks for. Very much in danger of losing the matchup when you get caught in a hold like that. McGinnis uses the ropes and gets the break.
That is rope break number 2 for Nigel
Rope break number 2 for Nigel McGuinness as again Danielson checking on his own arm and explaining to the referee just what the problem is.
Come on, Nigel, huh?
Oh, what a slap! And again!
Series of open hand slaps.
It's gone from a wrestling match to just pissing off the world champion. Elbow to the face, headstand in the corner by McGuinness. Comes charging into the drop kick.
McGuinness right back onto Danielson though.
We see
Elevates
the
him.
Tower of London possibly.
Looking for it, but Danielson almost blocked it, but still gets dropped on that shoulder. Gets his foot on the ropes and utilizes his third and final rope break.
Ropes are now in play for Nigel McGuinness. Danielson shoves McGuinness off, connects with a drop kick, down he goes. Danielson now through the ropes and out to the apron. Looks like he's going back up top.
McGuinness up to his feet. Crotches Danielson on the top. He's going for the Tower of London one more time, but Danielson lands on his feet.
He's got the arms. Could be going for cattle mutilation once again. Can he get it? Danielson flips over with the bridge. This could be it, but very close to the ropes. Will he tap her, or can he reach the ropes to force a break?
He's inching his way over. He does get that foot on the bottom rope.
And that is the third and final rope break for Nigel McGuinness. Both men have used all of their rope breaks. The ropes are in play. And we must also note that Bryan Danielson, if caught using another closed fist, will be disqualified.
McGuinness trying to shake off the effects on the apron there. Struggling to get back to his feet. Danielson up. That left arm almost limp at his side. Firing away with a forearm shot. Make it 2 and a third. Danielson off the ropes. McGuinness on wobbly legs. Hard forearm shot. McGuinness is hanging on to the top rope.
Hanging on for dear life. Off the ropes comes Danielson once again. This time, shoulder block to the midsection of the world champion. Looking to suplex him to the floor. Both men go crashing down to the wooden floor. Both men lifeless, laying next to one another on the floor. Who's gonna get up first?
Danielson landing hard on that elbow when he hit the floor as well. You see him reaching for it as McGuinness struggles just to get to a knee. Danielson still flat on his back. Nigel hanging on the guardrail. Both titles on the line here.
Both men want to prove that they are the best champion here in Ring of Honor. European uppercut from Dragon. Nigel firing back.
Driving Danielson to the barricade.
And the referee applying the count. Keep in mind, pure title rules.
20 count on the floor.
Clearing off the table. Nigel's gonna put that table to use as he's laying it down across Danielson. Danielson rolls back inside the ring just at the last split second.
Todd Sinclair had gotten a 19. Danielson somehow able to, the last second, get out from underneath that table and make it into the ring.
And we are over 22 minutes in, so you have to start thinking of the 60-minute draw possibility between these two men. We know that Danielson can go the limit.
Trading European uppercuts, both men getting rocked right in the center of the ring.
Men staying on their feet, though. Another European uppercut, 2 of them from Nigel McGuinness. Countered this time, backslide. 2.5. calf from Dragon.
Back to their feet, ducks the clothesline. Roaring elbow from Dragon, and he gets caught with a lariat from McGinnis. Nigel crawling over.
Can he go for the cover? Cattle mutilation! And the ropes cannot save Nigel McGinnis. He's got his foot on the ropes, but he's out of rope breaks. Nigel refusing to give up and slides all the way out to the floor, maneuvering his body underneath the bottom rope and out of harm's way.
What guts by McGinnis. That's how much the world title means to both of these guys, refusing to quit. Staggering out on the floor. Dragon looking to fly.
Well, so much for being out of harm's way. American Dragon goes soaring and takes Nigel down to the floor and the steel ramp. Still favoring that arm is Bryan Danielson. Nigel back up though, firing away with forearms.
Unbelievable heart of the part of McGinnis. Caught in the cow mutilation for almost a minute. And now sent over the guardrail to the floor. Crashing through chairs and fans. But still somehow struggling to make it back to his feet.
Danielson back inside the ring. Nigel over the barricade in the crowd.
Todd Sinclair counting. Springboard dive by Danielson, but McGinnis got a chair up.
Crack the champion, the world champion in the head with the chair. Nigel McGinnis back to his feet. Referee administering the count. Nigel trying to crawl over that barricade.
Both men in a heap out in the crowd.
But Danielson, the one a chance and paid the price.
Todd Sinclair still applying the count as both men struggling to try and make it to their feet. Danielson is down. He's not even moving. McGinnis struggles to his feet. Hanging onto the guardrail, he's able to make it to his feet. Somehow crawling his way towards the ring.
For referee Todd Sinclair clarifying the rules. It was under pure title rules. The pure title can change hands on a countout, but not the world title. Nigel wins the match, but not the world title. What does using a chair have to do with pure wrestling? Is Nigel the best champion in ROH? Nothing has been settled between these two.
real fucking mature, aren't they? Yeah, TNA fans are so cool. You guys take that corner, we'll take this one. I love Southern Redneck fans, they're awesome. Shelly shops in Ferndale. And cool gimmicks like baby hair. Here's your tripod. No, you guys take that corner. I don't want to be by that stupid table. You take that corner. You shouldn't be about introducing what? Take it. Just so you get why and make any complaints. Okay, good. All right, so we get our way. You shut up. Lock it up. Yeah, shut up now. Lock it up. You shut up. You shut up, little boy. You shouldn't be talking like that. Can't win without Nana. There's nothing without Nana. Who's gonna get We'll take him now. Just take him later. Great. Glad you people appreciate fellas. It's real cute. Who's starting today? Hey, just one chip. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
It's time for your main event of the evening as the Weekend of Champions comes to a conclusion here tonight in Cleveland. The tag team titles are on the line. Generation Next of Roderick Strong and Austin Aries to defend against the Embassy of Jimmy Rave and Alex Shelley, accompanied by Daisy Hayes. One of the top rivalries in Ring of Honor during 2005 between Generation Next and the Embassy, renewed right here, but this time the tag team titles hang in the balance.
Jimmy Rave starting things off against Roderick Strong and a disrespectful shove to the back of the head of Roderick Strong by Jimmy Rave.
And Roderick just kind of shrugging it off a little bit, ready to get things started off here. Collar and elbow tie-up takes him down by the leg. Grabbing hold of the body of Jimmy Rave down on the canvas, who turns the tables and just kicking Roderick, again disrespectfully, in the side of the head.
Rave making his way to the outside. Keep Roderick Strong at bay here. Todd Sinclair counting Jimmy Rave on the apron. Crowd getting on Jimmy Rave here as Sinclair orders him back into the ring. Roderick patiently waiting on the opposite corner.
The Embassy have been focused on bringing tag team gold into the Embassy at the request of Prince Nana and at the request of the wallet of Prince Nana. You know, just offering more money if they can bring some championships into his stable and make him happy as he is currently in Ghana. And again, disrespecting Roderick Strong.
Roderick, though, firing back. You can see the look on his face. Very disgusted. Firing away with those chops. Shelley in the ring, and now Aries as well. All four men.
When you disrespect Roderick Strong, you should expect some chops, maybe a couple of backbreakers. As right now, all four men doing battle right here. Drop kick from Roderick Strong. Aries off the ropes, connects with a drop kick of his own, and both members of the Embassy spill out to the floor to confer with Daisy Hayes. And double dives from Judd Next take the Embassy down to the floor.
Suicide dive from Austin Aries, the punch from Roderick Strong. And the tag team champs are cooking on all cylinders. Hard chop from Aries.
Going to work on the floor. There's so much history between these two factions in Ring of Honor. So many great chapters between these athletes. Austin Aries versus Alex Shelley back at Manhattan Mayhem. The big six-man tag team matchup at Redemption. That eight-man tag at Vendetta. Of course, Steel Cage Warfare, which saw an end to the rivalry. The feud between the Embassy and Generation Next. And we have never seen until tonight this particular two-on-two matchup between these four members of the two factions. And of course it was Alex Shelley that formed Generation Next to begin with, only to leave and join the Embassy. Actually got kicked out, courtesy of Austin Aries.
Going to work on Shelley on the outside, hard right hand to the boot.
His testicles don't deserve that.
Even Aries going at it as well.
Taking the action all around the ringside area. And of course, with the absence of Prince Nana, Daisy Hayes keeping an eye on things for her men.
Not afraid to mix it up herself.
Battling by the entranceway now, both members of Generation Next. Just like using Jimmy Rave as a human ping pong ball.
Pitch right back into the ring. This matchup making its way back in the ring. There you see Daisy Hayes getting in the face of Roderick Strong.
Maybe a little bit of a word of warning from Roderick Strong, but Daisy Hayes not backing down. He's right now inside the ring. Body slam from Austin Aries. Plants Jimmy Rave. Waiting for the right moment to deliver. The power drive elbow of Austin Aries. Great momentum. Goes for the cover. Can't keep his shoulders down on the canvas.
Back into the corner, makes the tag to Roderick Strong. Arm shot to the rib cage of Jimmy Rave, the exposed rib cage.
Butterflying the arms now, Roderick Strong takes him over with the butterfly suplex. Rave able to kick out. Alex Shelley entering the ring just in case he had to make the save for his partner. Another hard shot from Strong.
Quick tag to Austin Aries. Champs decide to isolate Jimmy Rave from his partner.
Team strategy right here from Generation Next. Heart attack clothesline. Not enough to put him away.
Aries now pulling away the chin of Jimmy Rave right in the center of the ring. Sets him down and drives the knee right to the bridge of the nose. Another cover. Rave again able to kick out. Trying to make his way to the tag Alex Shelley, but instead it's Austin Aries tagging in Roderick Strong.
As soon as Jimmy Rave could try to work his way back to his feet, Generation Next put a stop to it and pulled him into their own corner. Double team belly to back suplex, and there's Alex Shelley to make the save for his partner.
And picks Rave up, brings him back to his part of the ring, and chops him right down to the canvas.
Yeah, when you chop that hard, you do a little bit of damage to your own hand, Roderick. Grabbing hold of Jimmy Rave once again and makes the tag. Austin Aries, the legal man. Double team maneuver coming up. Slingshot into a chop. And brings himself in with the senton as Roderick held Jimmy Rave over the knees. Cover. Again, Shelley illegally entering the ring to break up the pin attempt.
Larry hand ordering Alex Shelley out of the ring. Jimmy Rave gets caught with a headbutt by Austin Aries and driven again into the corner of Generation Next. Chop to the chest by Aries. Fans not too pleased with the chopping skills of Austin Aries.
Maybe Austin Aries will learn from the example of his partner. Makes
We're
the
going to see
tag.
it right here. Oh, he's looking in for the signal. And there's the overhand chop. A little homage from Austin Aries to Jacobs Field in the Cleveland Indians game that's going on just a couple of blocks from here.
And the baseball slide drop kick a little bit low.
Safe!
Goes for the cover. But again, Shelley in to break it up. They've effectively cut. Oh, Daisy Hayes entering the ring.
Oh, low blow!
And I don't believe the referee caught that. Taking advantage of the referee, having his eyes on other parts of the matchup, Daisy Hayes turns the tables of the match into the favor of the Embassy.
Alex Shelley going right to the nether regions of Austin Aries as well.
Elbow knocks Roderick Strong to the floor. As the referee now tied up with Strong, as Alex Shelley focuses on Austin Aries, driving him into the turnbuckle.
So bringing him his half of the ring. Turns him upside down in the corner. Jimmy Rave making his way back up to the apron.
Hung up in the tree of woe.
Oh, now just standing on the groin.
Oh, whoa is Austin Aries.
Todd Sinclair tied up with Roderick Strong again.
Strong needs to stay out of the ring. Don't let his emotions get the best of him. It's costing his partner. Boot right across the throat of Austin Aries in the corner.
Phantom tag by Jimmy Rave as well. Strong on the outside as Aries dumped in the corner. Covered by Rave.
What a present it would be to go back to Ghana with the Tag Team Championship for Prince Nana at the end of this weekend.
Snap suplex by Rave, floats over to a cover. Again, Aries kicks out before Strong has to break it up. Now just driving the forearm to the bridge of the nose.
Breaking the forearm across the face. It makes the tag once again. In comes Shelley. Just steps over the back and getting in the face of Roderick Strong.
Oh, he spat out.
Oh, come on. But an open hand strike from Austin Aries, but Alex Shelley once again gains control.
So again, trying to enter the matchup. Todd Sinclair putting him out.
Shelley is so cocky that he knows how to take advantage of the referee in a tag team format.
Backed up by the hair.
Keeping control of Aries. Nowhere for him to go. Trying to break free. Chin breaker. Finally does break free.
Trying to go through the legs. But Shelley quickly grabs a hold of the ankle and then makes the tag to Jimmy Rave.
Rave drives the elbow right into the back of Aries. And looking to keep him grounded now. Grabbing hold of the chin. Tearing away at the face now. And a back chop from Roderick Strong. And immediately he wants to get out of the match.
Go figure. Takes the tag to Shelley, but smartly grabbing the ankle of Austin Aries first, allowing Shelley to come over and drive the boot right into the chest.
Slowly turning him over, looking for the neck breaker. Here is Alex Shelley. Can he get it? Aries trying to fight it off. No, he does drive him down with the neck breaker.
Crowd trying to show a little appreciation to the skill of Alex Shelley. He'll have none of it. Lax cover, just driving the point of the elbow to the eye of Austin Aries.
It's not about the appreciation of the fans for the Embassy. It's about winning. It's about impressing now. It's about earning money. It's about bringing the gold back to the Embassy.
Phenomenal stretch by Alex Shelley. Daisy Hayes giving him a hand on the outside.
And again, the money talks. That's why Daisy Hayes has aligned herself with the Embassy, because of Prince Nana paying her off.
Austin Aries trying to fight his way out here.
Not giving it up.
Don't let go.
That's Sinclair right there checking. Aries trying to fight.
Shelley trying to keep the hold.
Jimmy Rave making his way out of the corner, distracting Todd Sinclair just momentarily, allowing Hayes to help out. One more time, Rave now off the rope. Drop kick to the face of Aries. And another neck breaker by Shelley.
Really softening up that neck.
Holding him in place. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades by Jimmy Rave. And another cover.
Aries hanging in there, though. He needs to crawl toward his corner and make that tag. But the Embassy have done a great job of keeping him away from Roderick Strong. Side rushing leg sweep, and now tying up Aries, putting more pressure on that neck. Trying to dig down for some more energy is Aries.
Now trying to get Aries going here. Got to find a way to make the tag to Roderick Strong. Trying to fight his way out. Rave rolls him up, only able to get 2. Quickly though, Rave jumping on the back of Austin Aries, stopping him from making the tag, dragging him back to his part of the ring, and Alex Shelley tags in now for the Embassy.
Stomping away and again taunting Roderick Strong. Alex Shelley very methodical here as he slowly pulls Aries back up.
Measures him for that chop.
Haha, but firing back on both members of the Embassy. Austin Aries getting a burst of energy here.
Series of forearm shots, trying to free himself. He's got to find a way to make the tag. Shelley again grabbing at the ankle. Rave pulling at the head from behind.
As soon as Shelley saw that he might have had the opportunity to maybe make his way toward the corner and tag in a fresh Roderick Strong, he grabbed hold of that leg to put a stop to it. Lands it with the body slam. Now Rave brings himself back in, only to stomp on the side of the head. Again, more of an insult than anything else. Cover.
He's able to kick out one more time, but you can see the wear and tear starting to show on Austin Aries. Not a lot of oomph in that kick out.
Going back on the chin. Pressure put on the back as well.
Crowd trying to rally Aries here.
Trying to fight his way back out of this position.
Slowly trying to crawl his way towards Roderick Strong, but Jimmy Rave drives all of his weight down on the small of the back, and again makes another quick tag to Alex Shelley.
This match has been all Embassy for the past several moments, and fish hooking Aries right there, using one of Aries' old tricks against him.
Leg and the arm tied up at the same time is Shelley. To the camel clutch here.
Trying to wear him down again, pulling back on the neck, doing damage to the neck and the back.
Jimmy Rave in the ring, distracting the referee long enough. Daisy Hayes on the opposite corner.
And connects with the drop kick off the top, sliding out of the ring before the referee could even see it.
It looked like she actually might have connected with the head of Alex Shelley there, grabbing at the back of his head. Austin Aries still feeling the effects of that camel clutch. He needs to make the tag.
Trying to crawl toward his corner here. Realize where he's at. Roderick has his arm outstretched. There's the tag. Roderick Strong's the legal man.
Long and forearm shots to both Shelley and Jimmy Rave. Knife edge chop on Rave, and another series of chops from Roderick Strong. Rave off the ropes. Up in the air with a backdrop.
High elevation on that backdrop as well. Roderick into the corner.
Shelley runs into the boot. Rave goes for that running knee in the corner. Nobody home.
Gibson driver. Jimmy Rave rolled back inside the ring, right into the grasp of Roderick Strong. Makes the tag to Aries. Double team strategy by the champs. Double team backbreaker. Chop brainbuster combo. And Alex Shelley breaks up the pin attempt.
Strong going with that half Nelson backbreaker. Arm drag by Shelley. Stops on the foot to the midsection by Shelley. Has him up on the shoulders.
Air raid crash.
Aries from behind with the forearm. Elevates Shelley.
Going for the Finley roll, but works his way off the shoulders. Comes charging double knees from Alex Shelley.
Doubles line spear combination.
Running knee from Jimmy Rave. Cover. Only two.
Aries able to kick out just in the nick of time, saving the titles.
Looks like he was going for gonorrhea, but down across the back of the neck.
Super kick from Shelley.
There's gonorrhea right on his neck. Cover.
Strong able to break it up. Roderick Strong just saved the tag titles.
Alex Shelley now going for slice bread number 2. tombstone pile driver. Big running boot from Roderick Strong.
Come on!
Generation Next looking for more double team work. They've got Jimmy Rave in a weakened position.
Aries going to the top. Daisy Hayes trying to grab his ankle. Rave with a waist lock. Reversal by Strong. Shelley gets bounced to the floor. Half Nelson backbreaker. And a second. Aries on the top. 450. He got him.
All of the champions retain on the weekend of champions. Ring of Honor has the strongest champions in its history, and you can even say the strongest champions in the entire wrestling industry. I'm going to go back to the locker room and try to catch up with Nigel McGuinness. We thank you for joining us.
Dave Prazak, joined at this time by Nigel McGuinness, and at the beginning of this weekend of champions, you made your goals clear, that you were going to prove that you are the best champion here in Ring of Honor. Do you feel that you have accomplished these goals?
Do I feel as though I've proved that I'm the best champion in this company? Did you see the match? Did you hear the people? What was the result? Who was the winner? I was the freaking winner.
You won by countout. You are still the pure champion, but you did not win the world title.
It didn't matter. I got screwed out of the belt. The bottom line is that I won, and I am what I said I was. And that is the world pure titan.
And Nigel, if you're such a great pure wrestler like you say you are, why did it take a chair shot to beat me? Huh? Why did you have to use a chair to beat the best wrestler in the world?
What kind of a champion? That's the kind of a champion. It doesn't matter how many people chant best in the world at you, you're lying on the floor, and I beat you tonight. I'm the world pure champion, and I don't need anybody else to tell me.